Alright, G's, I'm back. As you can see, I'm in beautiful Panama. Now, Panama is a city I love. It's a great recommendation to have. You should definitely visit Panama. And obviously, I'm staying in the best hotel with the best view directly to the ocean. And I think this is actually like the Pacific Ocean or something like that. It's either Atlantic or Pacific. And I'm staying in a hotel because I make a whole lot of money and I can afford it. Now, let's get to subject. Today I want to talk to you about a thing that I think you need in order to get successful. And I actually posted this on my Instagram story. I posted that I actively dislike people who complain about this can't be done, this isn't possible, da 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 da. Like, basically, I have a whole bunch of people I work with, right? Like, I have in my company, people are doing certain work for me. I'll have like somebody developing a website for me or something. I have a whole bunch of people. I don't even want to get into details, right? I have this one work for me, this one work for me, that person doing something for me. That's what happens if you're really, really busy. You can't do everything alone, right? And the one thing I actively dislike is when people tell me, Pris, this cannot be done. I'm like, bro, are you dumb? We literally went on the moon. There was someone in the 1960s who was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's beat the Soviet Union and just launch a rocket to the moon and walk on the moon. What do you mean you can't do this shit for me? What does that even mean? I give an example. So I was like having lunch, and there was always this one food that I order. It's like fried rice, chicken, and shrimps. And I have with my plantains. And there was this beautiful, lovely lady, right? She was a nice lady, but she was a little bit, like, I didn't like her attitude. Because I was telling her I would like to have my rice and shrimps and chicken. And she tells me, I don't think it's on the menu, it's not possible, I'm sorry. I'm like, bitch, I eat this every single day. What do you mean? Because usually I just order, like I have this one guy, and he always gets me that one food. It's my favorite thing. She tells me it's not possible. I'm like, what do you mean it's not possible? I always do it. She says, no, I can't do it. So I go into the kitchen to the chef and tell him there's this one food I always order. Please, could you do this for me? He tells me, perfect. I can do it for you. I'm like, thank you very much. And then the lady actually brings it to me. And I see the look on her face. She was a nice, lovely lady, but she just didn't know what she was doing. And that's an attitude that I see in a lot of fucking people. In fact, a lot of people that I talk to, a lot of people that I coach, they'll tell me, Prince, I don't think I can do this. I'm like, what do you mean you can't do this? You can do everything, literally. Anything, if you put your mind to it. In fact, there's one quote from Andrew Tate that I really, really fucking like. He says, you can literally do anything. You can become a feared opponent in every realm of human endeavor if you have two things, which is being perspicacious and being unrelenting. Now, the quote I think he says sounds like this: my unmatched perspicacity coupled with my sheer indefatigability makes me a feared opponent in any realm of human endeavor. So that's why I want you to take this philosophy. Andrew says it. I say it. I've seen it with every single successful person. Every single person that I talk to who tells me, oh yeah, this can't be done, I can't do this, da 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 da, I instantly trust this person less. Because that tells me if it came down to it, he wouldn't be able to pull off what I need him to pull off, or what he needs to pull off in order to become successful. Most people aren't successful not because they don't have the information, or because they didn't have the opportunity, or because some other bullshit excuse. Most people do not become successful because They aren't focused long enough. I always stayed focused long enough. And this is why I am where I am. If you don't stay focused long enough, you will never succeed. I always say this. If there's a wall, and that's what my dad told me, if you have like literally a concrete wall in front of you, and you take your damn fist, you start punching against the wall. First punch, nothing happens. Second punch, nothing happens. Probably 50th punch, probably nothing happens. But if you have the indefatigability to keep punching on this wall, time after time after time after time, and you literally do not get tired, you will literally make a hole in the fucking wall, and you can break through it at some point. And that's the mentality you need in life. Stop fucking complaining that, oh, this ain't possible, or this is so hard, I want solutions. If you talk to me, I want you to give me solutions. I don't care that there's problems. In fact, I had someone I was working with who was saying, Prince, you want this thing from me, but I can't do it. I'm like, what do you mean you can't do it? Stop telling me about problems and what you can't. Tell me the actual solutions. Tell me how you think that we could solve this issue. I do not want to hear that you cannot do this. If you tell me this, you can't do it, and you might get fired. In fact, I told him, look, if you can't do this like in a day, you're getting fired. And miraculously, you did it. So, I mean, well, that's the mentality you have. That's the mentality you need to have. So, be smart, never get tired, keep punching on a wall, and you're gonna get rich. Or anything you want to do, essentially.